God. I'm back. Ah! Why when I'm back my hair won't start itching? What type of nonsense is that, bro? But uh, I digress. I'm here. I'm alive. I'm here. I'm alive. You know, it's so funny. I was really just gonna like crawl into bed because I have a late start this morning. I'd have to be at work till like 12. It's 10:31. I've been up since 9 or before 9. So yeah. Welcome back. Welcome if you're new. My name is Masire, aka Sire, and this is It's Okay Masire. Why am I already about to start crying? Like what the fuck? I hate, and I don't hate how I could be very emotional, but I really do enjoy it. Don't get me wrong. It's catching me off guard. Like what is we crying about, y'all? What is we? Honestly, we're crying because this was such an emotional ass year. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I always have emotional ass years. Like, last year was a bitch. But this year, oh my God. I feel like I really, if y'all hear that in the background, I don't know how great this mic is. I think it's pretty good, but if y'all hear that in the background, that's my cat messing with the plant that he killed. But when I look back at this year, bro, I feel like I've maxed myself completely out. And it's so sad to say, but it's the truth. It's the truth. From January to like beginning of July, oh, the mental health was so degraded and killed. It was just like, oh my God. That's why y'all only probably got like 2, 3 episodes from me. Maybe 3 or 4, I don't know. At the beginning of this year, I was fucking going through it, G. Like, if it wasn't my family, it was my friends. If it wasn't my friends, it was my siblings. If it wasn't my siblings, it was fucking work. Or if it was school. I'm sorry, hold on. My lips are really dry. And like the beginning of this year, like I thought I was doing so well. Like I thought I had good relationships. I was thinking I was doing good with the family and shit like that. But you know, all things must come to the light. It was kind of heartbreaking because like my sister was telling me like one of the relationships that I was so like that really fucked me up this year. She was like, "Yeah, that you got trauma dumped on." I was just like, "Oh, please don't say that, please, please," because she's not lying. I did get trauma dumped on, but I was thinking, "Oh no, it's a safe place." Don't get me wrong, it's still a safe place around this motherfucker. But she was like, "Yeah," and I'm thinking, "Oh no, it's a safe space. So and so is just coming to me. You know, we're having a good time." But I was ignoring everything that that person was doing that really fucked with me. Because if you know me, growing up, I was not such a affectionate person, to say the least. The most you got out of me was a cry. I was always a crybaby. Always a crybaby. That's kind of one way I showed my emotions. But I did not, I wasn't all lovey dovey like I didn't. It's not that I didn't care. It's just more like like I didn't know how to show my emotions and think you actually cared, if that makes sense. Like if I was to show my emotions, it was just it had to be like really natural. So either way, I always told myself, and I told you I struggle with making like friends because I I feel like I can peep a bullshitter from a mile away. I can peep if whoop. Look at this. Look at this. I feel like I can peep if it's not gonna work out. I feel like I can peep that, and I'm grateful that I have a good level of discernment. Don't get me wrong, like I'm going all over the place. Moral of the story is that shit fucked me up because when the truth came to the light, and I still tried to gaslight myself, like, no, I'm tripping. I'm just overly emotional. I'm doing it now. Because what do? They go do the same shit I was complaining about from the beginning. So it was just like, why the fuck did I put myself through that fucking torture? Me, I don't know. You live and you learn. But the beginning of the year, I was dealing with that, and then I was dealing with family. Oh my God, family. When I tell you, for me, because your sister done just started, I started therapy again, and I'm actually sticking to it. When I tell you out there, this family is the root of all my bloody skippy problems. Oh my bloody God. Like, when I say my family, they know how to do it to a nigga. They just know how to do it to a nigga. So y'all know I moved out in like late March and stuff like that. So like that week before I moved out, chi. It was just like a guns a blazing. Everybody shoot, sit there. Shoot. I'm just like, am I not a human being? Oh my God. This is me trying not to cry, but like that shit really wrecked my fucking soul. Like, oh my God. And then we go into the year. You know, I'm there working. I'm not really doing too much. I did travel. I hated that travel. Oh my God, I hated that vacation. For the love of God, I felt like I was fifth wheeling the entire time. I felt like I was being pulled like a fucking rag doll, and it was just like, and I never felt more ignored in my life. I said, oh my God, I've never wanted to put myself in that position again. Like, what the fuck? Huh? And then we fast forward. Some shit happened in beginning of July. Yeah, I cut off like 2 people. No, I really cut off 3, and then I got on my meds. Because when I say, even today, I wanted to just roll in my bed and say, fuck this shit. Even though I just dropped the episode yesterday, and to me, I think it's doing pretty good. You know, somebody's watching it. Some people like it. Like, I think it's okay. But when I say my mental health, when people talk about depression, I just letting them talk. Because for me, I know everyone experiences it differently, but the shit y'all think is depression based on like social media and shit, it's not even the half of it. It's not even the half of it. I got so bad to the point where it was just like, I will go to work just to go to work, because if I don't go to work, who the fuck is gonna pay my bills? Like, people think because I'm at work, I'm having a jolly old time sometimes. No, sometimes I'll be fucking miserable and I don't want to fucking go. I want to lay in my goddamn bed and not think about nothing but negative things about myself, which is why I got on meds. Because it just got too hard to do what I'm supposed to do. And when I felt like I wasn't doing anything at the same time, I felt like my life was on a constant replay. I felt so stinking terrible about myself. And it's only because one of the biggest things I can take away from this year is I care too fucking much about other people. And I mean in totality. I care too much about them more than they probably care about themselves. Please stop licking my foot. More than they probably care about themselves. I care too much about how they think about me and maybe our relationship more than I care about my fucking self. And it's just like, I'm overly considerate, overly like forgiving and shit like that for the people that will fucking sit there and drag me to the gutter and then be like, I didn't actually do that. What the fuck? Bitch, I will slap the shit out of you. No funny shit. Like, I will slap the shit out of you. And then you're gonna be like, I didn't actually do that. Yeah, I know. Like, but I just realized, like, when my friend told me to stop being so overly considerate, I realized I'm not gonna do that. I'm actually gonna be the exact same person I am, but I'm gonna stop ignoring and putting it into the wrong people. And the thing is, your people be like, how you gonna know it's the wrong people? Your fucking gut knows. If you have the discernment, like I know I fucking do, your fucking gut knows. And it was just like, oh my God. Oh, and then in August, I told y'all, I came up in this motherfucker and I told y'all, my motherfucking ass did some shit that oh my God. That's like, I try not to live with regrets because everything is a learning period. Not gonna lie. I learned so much about myself this year. It's just like, and that year, I'm a whole new person. I am a whole new fucking person. You cannot You cannot trick me no more. Okay? Because what? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, can't put the blame on you, okay? Because it was like a root awakening. And then September, family passing. I said, oh my God. Look, G, and it's school, bro. It's school. I'm like, G, come on. Okay. October, literally beginning of October. Somebody else fast. That passing, oh my God. I'm still to this day, I can't even speak about it really because I'm going to start crying and shit. But to this day, I'm still not really fully healed from that shit. Like, that shit. But, like I said, everything's a learning period. For me, it really taught me that life is so fucking short. So fucking short. So I told myself I'm going to just try to live a little bit without thinking so hard about it. And it's easier said than done because I am my biggest critic. So I told you, I reflect after every experience I have. I try to reflect because I want to show up better than the day before. So August happened. I said, okay. Although I spoke to people about it, they were like, why the fuck you beating yourself up? Because I should have fucking knew better. Like, I should have went with my discernment and known, like, nah, this not me. You feel me? Nah, this not me. Because now I'm portraying myself as somebody I don't even know how to be for real. I portray myself as a fucking imposter, and now they have this imposter in their brain. And like I said, I care too much about other people's opinion. Why? Brother, I don't know. Okay, we'll talk about it with my therapist. Right now, we're just talking about me and you. We're talking about the real shit. I will get to the root of the problem with my therapist, okay? And the funny part is, I know the root of the problem. I fucking know the root of the problem. And it's so hard when you know so much. And you're so fucking aware. I'm smiling so much because I'm trying not to cry. Because it's so hard. But yeah, no, I'm gonna pull up my little notes app because I told myself I'm gonna start using this shit again. Say I'm a liar and a cheat, don't say that. But yeah, and I told y'all I want to be a happy person with sad moments. I would consider that a sad moment because of what I had happen in July. I never wanted to feel so loved in my entire life. I feel like to this year, like, no, I mean, nah, really to this year because, like, oh my goodness, like the actions I did and the actions that has happened to me. Don't get me wrong, y'all. A lot of y'all will probably think, bitch, please, that ain't even that bad. To you, as someone who is like very stiff, bitch, like I'm stiff as fuck. Like niggas in Atlanta, they can't say shit about me. They can't say shit because one thing about it, I'm stiff as fuck. But because I wanted to go sit there and portray myself as somebody who's not stiff, I feel like I fucking embarrassed myself. But embarrassment is not real. So it's just like I was going through this push and pull battle in my brain, like, oh no, you didn't do nothing bad. Oh no, because I understand I feel like it takes two to tango, and when other people are in the fucking equation, I care so much about them fucking other people. I'm over here fucking being apologetic to you and apologetic to that person, and I look back at it, bitch, where the fuck was my apology, bitch? Whoop-de fucking do. Because what did I tell y'all? If y'all fucking waiting for an apology, bitch, you're gonna be waiting for the rest of your fucking life. Some people don't even know how to take accountability. My thing is, my accountability, I take fucking accountability so much, I get mad that I take accountability. Why I can't just be a motherfucker or be a fucker? Be someone who, why I can't be somebody who just does things for the free will and not to think two things about it. God didn't make me that way. And I was going so hard about that in my head. Like, why me? I feel like one thing about it, two things for sure. Me and my sister had this conversation. We understand so much why certain things are haram, why you don't do certain things. And again, God, don't think too overly. Bitch, I ain't even like that. Don't think too overly, big bro. Because it's really not even that fucking deep. But it's deep to me. Because I have a certain level for myself. I have a certain idea of how I want my life to go, how I want certain things to go. So when I did not follow that idea, it fucking ruined me. And I told y'all this in that other episode. I told y'all this when I was talking about just you and your decisions. You would think that would be the clicker in August. Oh, don't do that again. Don't do that again. Fucking come December. Bitch, I did it again. And it wasn't even that bad as the first time. I'm not gonna lie. It wasn't even that bad. I think one thing about it was I feel like because it wasn't like mutually initiated. It was really one-sided initiated. I was like, oh, bitch. And I'm trying. The thing is, I'm gonna take all the blame because of the fact that that's just who I am. Even though everyone's telling me, don't take no fucking blame for that shit. I don't give a fuck about what y'all saying. Everybody just shut up. Because to me, it takes two to fucking tango. And again, don't overthink what I'm saying. Because I'm telling y'all, I'm dramatic as fuck. So, what I'm talking about ain't what you thinking about. It ain't what you thinking about. I'm gonna tell you that now. It ain't what you thinking about. Because, bitch, I'm very much dignified over here. Very much so. Okay, bitch. The fuck. But, for me, it was just like, damn, that's just my second ever experience in my entire fucking life. Oh, now I'm over here portrayed as something else. And I'm just like, bitch, I don't even roll like that. Like, what the fuck? But who the fuck is it to blame but myself? Because my problem is I cannot fathom putting the blame on somebody else as if I did not sit there and have part in it. The fuck, it takes two fucking to tango. That's why when people like, when niggas be cheating and shit, I'm like, yes, it's you and the bitch fault. Whether especially if she knew you. Oh, bitch, especially if she knew you. And then you want to be in my face. I'm sorry, you didn't. Shut the fuck up. Fuck up, nigga. You knew what the fuck going on. Like, what the hell? You knew? Don't sit here in my bloody goddamn face talking about you don't bloody know. I know you knew. It sounds like I'm just rambling. I'm just giving y'all a lot of context before I get into the word. Okay? I am supposed to be programmed to live a life full of pain. Okay? Every time I talk to my therapist, she looks at me like, sit there, you okay? Like, what has happened in my life and who I have to deal with on a sometimes daily basis, who is supposed to be my safe haven, my home, is not that. I am supposed to live a life full of pain. But I refuse that narrative. I'm going to live a life full of love. In August, I was battling, even in September, really August through October, I was going back and forth about my pain, my meds, because I am taking antidepressants. I was going back and forth about it because I did not want to be identified as that. And I told y'all this. I wanted to let go of that identity. I now have accepted it because I see how my life changed and my daily actions change when I don't take it. And y'all see how I'm serious I am about it because try not to cry. It truly changed my life because of the fact that I now see worth in it. And I see what I can do. I see what God has intended for me. So, for me to not take the steps that truly help me, it only fucks me up in the end. Going into this next year, after I've now sat there and reflected about this whole goddamn year for damn near 20 minutes, I realize I am someone very full of love. I'm someone very full of light. I'm someone who really takes pride in knowing when you meet me, I will leave a stain in your brain. Whether it's good or bad, because baby, I can't control that as much as I want to. I really can't control it, whether it's a good or bad. And I know for like August and September, I was like, damn, I'm leaving negative stains in people's brains unintentionally. But I knew I couldn't control it, so I've been letting it go for the most part. And then recently, I said, damn, I'm leaving more negative stains. But it's so hard when you're trying to feed your desires and then care about someone else. That's where my over consideration comes into play. My people pleasing, if you may. It's not, I don't want to say pick me, really, to be honest. I don't really think it's pick me because, bitch, I'm not over here talking about me, please. I'm not over here fucking doing that shit. You pick me, you don't. I don't give a fuck. But when you do pick me, now I'm over here trying to make sure you stay. Which is, and it's just, it all goes back to my childhood. Like, it all goes back to my childhood. And it's sad because it's like, I see even outside looking in, I see people who make poor decisions, continuously make poor decisions because they will not heal that inner child. And because I'm really in the process of trying to heal my inner child, it's just like, damn, why? You know, why does it have to be such a cycle? But that's just me questioning God. And I told myself, like, really, it is what it is. This year showed me a lot. I'm so fucking grateful for it because it would not allow me to be the person that I am today. It would not allow me to think of myself so positively because personally, if I was anybody else, if I was who I was maybe a year ago, I would be dragging myself through the fucking gutter, and I'll be doing so much shit that literally ain't even in my favor, bro. Like, I'll be doing shit that'd be like, girl, pick your dick up, and I don't even got a dick, so pick your titties up. Like, I just want y'all to know, like, I take every experience as a blessing, whether it's good or bad, because I learn from the good and from the bad. And I really want y'all to take that into next year, because life is hard, and especially in the economy we live in. Bitch, if you live in America, bitch, this nigga done put his name on somebody else's memorial. Trump, what the hell you doing, bruh? Just sit down. Like, why can't he just be president? Just show your face and that's it. But no, he wanna go change shit. Now we have the Gulf of America. I think that's what they say. What the fuck? Ooh, this nigga just made my head itch. Ooh, wait. But I take that, and I'm telling you guys, like, when I say take every experience as a blessing, even this stupid argument I just got into with one of my siblings, I just look at them just like, wow. 2 years ago, I would have fucking flipped the word out. Bitch, I'm at your door. Now what? Say to me. Say to my face. You feel me? But it's like the way I've mellowed down and I've just taken accountability for my part actions and stuff like that. And I just realized, like, a lot of this shit is so, like, when I say really October showed me a lot of this shit is so temporary, so devaluing. Like, it does not matter. It has no value, really. I'm going to try my hardest within this next year to stay true to myself. Because I understand when you're put in a predicament where you want to feed your temptations. I fucking understand. Bitch, I understand. Are you fucking kidding? I do, but don't. Because you have to acknowledge when it is a want and a need, and because you keep feeding your wants, you're gonna feel like shit. And I learned that it is not even what I really want in life. It's just, oh, I never read it before, let me try it. Bitch, You never did it for a reason. And I think I lost sight of that. And it hurts me because I'm like, damn, I'm too good for this world, you feel me? To be sitting there treating myself like I'm scum. I'm not scum. So I told myself I would never put myself in that predicament again. And and I know you'll be like, never say never. It takes your actions, what you did, okay? So I'm telling you, I'm not going to put myself in that predicament again, because I choose to live a life full of love rather than a life full of pain. And if I make those poor decisions that do not align with my character, I will be signing myself up for a life full of pain. I really don't want to sign up. Actually, I don't want that membership. You can cancel that subscription so I can get to the subscription of love. And I say that even with the people around me, I've tried to close up this circle I have around me, because I realize a lot of y'all are shitty fucking people, and I don't want to deal with it. I really don't. I had this smoke and mirrors effect in my eyes, thinking I cared that much. I actually don't give a shit. And as you can say, this is my narcissism coming out. Everyone has a little bit of it in them. But because me caring so much about you was limiting my life within myself, for myself, what I had left for myself, I told myself I can't do that no more. I fucking refuse, because it left me out to dry. Now I'm fucking antidepressants, bitch. But I can say, oh, this and this, so and so, this and this led me to that decision. No, I've always had the idea. I've always had the thought, but I was too scared and I was too scared, and I was too proud to do it. Like, my pride was too big. Now my pride, baby, when I tell you guys, my pride is very small, because you only live once. I'd rather experience and not experience shit. So honestly, go into this year trying to live a life full of love. I hated myself so much within this year, within my life in general, and I told myself, why? Who told you that there was a level or a thing you had to go by? Who told you that? Nobody. And it's like, again, I knew better, but because your environment, it really really does play a role in like what you allow in your life and what happens. So it's like, because I've been conditioned to think that I am less than without this and that, it kept sleeping through, even when I just had the conversation with myself, like, I'm worthy. Yeah, all of us are so worthy, full of a life. We are so worthy to have a life full of love. So why must we keep putting ourselves to the perish, to the end? I don't understand. I don't think it's cool. I don't think it's cute. I don't understand. I told you, I don't understand toxic relationships. I don't understand that, because why? And I realized when I was talking about, I rewatched a lot of my videos. When I was talking about relationships, for me, I don't have a relationship. I have relationships. I have situationships to go back on and know where I don't allow. But I realized most of my advice comes from my childhood. What I see with like my parents, how my parent relationship with my parents are, with my siblings, my cousins. That's where my advice comes from, because I experienced it all with them. You guys get me the mic. I'm finna be talking. I'm just gonna be talking. It's so much to say, and I'm so happy I actually came here and I sat here and I talked to you guys, even though the beginning was a little bit of me rambling, me spiraling, but it was just like, damn, I had a year, y'all. What the fuck? I had a fucking year, okay? But I'm so grateful for all of it. I leave this year a heart full of love, honestly, for myself, for my real ones in my life. I leave with a heart full of love, because I was able to touch so many goals that I had on my vision board, even if it wasn't as consistent as I wanted it to be. I had a taste of it. So now I'm trying to get the whole fucking meal every day. I'm just so grateful. Alhamdulillah. Like, I understand so much of Allah's word every time, every like throughout this whole year. I could see it. I'm so glad I kept him in my corner no matter what. Like, if I was against myself, God was not against me. And I'm so grateful that he never ever, don't cry today, he never ever let me without. So it was just like, I can't ask for a better life than what I'm living now. And I'm telling y'all, it ain't pretty. Everyone thinks it's all glam and glitters because I'm an irresponsible financially person. Bitch, I make the dumbest decisions financially. But that's the one category where I will continue to be dumb in, because I'm so young and I'm only 20 years old. But yeah, I'm so hard on myself. Like, I've lived 30 years of life. Like, I'm in my 30s making dumb decisions. No, bitch, you're just 20. You're not 21 till February. Like, and then you're doing shit niggas was out here fucking doing at 12. Bitch, I ain't. Don't touch me. At 12, don't touch me. Don't touch me. Keep your hands to yourself, Buster. But I digress. I feel like I'm going to record another episode this week. I just love coming here and just telling y'all, spreading my business, I guess, and telling y'all shit and just expressing the word, I guess. And it is so funny because I remember I was having that conversation. I was saying, like, sometimes I feel like I just spiral on and I just come. But he's like, no, you pull it back together. And I was just like, yeah, I know, but this isn't for organized people, bitch. I'm pretty sure I have ADD or ADHD. Who gives a fuck? I'm pretty sure I have it. So if you like conversations like this, you keep subscribing and you keep watching. Because that is just who I am, okay? And I'm gonna try to use more of my fucking amenities in this bitch, because, bitch, I'm paying how much every month, and all I do is look at my 4 walls. So if I get into the background, y'all gonna see, because I need to record in other places. But yeah, I'm happy. I'm so proud of us. We showed up a lot this year. I really feel like we showed up a lot this year. Don't quote me, please. Don't. My cat's biting my foot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think 9 times. You better stop touching me. We showed up 9 times this year. Oh. Technically, that's 9 out of 12 months. Hello. Thank ya. Even though they were supposed to in the beginning of the year. It don't matter. At least I showed the fuck up. I'm proud of myself. I'm so proud of myself. And I'm proud of everybody that comes back and watches the word, because you care about yourself and you like me. So if you're watching this in the morning, good morning. If you're watching this in the evening, good evening. I hope you had a good day today, and I hope Allah blessed you with a very good day. If you did not have a good day, please don't take it into tomorrow, y'all. Life is too short. Try to be happy as much as you can every single day. You never know. Okay, so I'm grateful. I'm thankful. Thank you so much for watching this episode. I know it was all over the place, but at the same time, I say this, but think that I was really in a good... I'm sorry I'm moving a lot. My cat keeps trying to eat my foot. But I know I may say, like, it might have been all over the place, but I think it did go in a path. It's just, I said a lot without saying a lot at the same time. So, thank you again for watching. I love you so much. I'll see you again before the year ends. I'm grateful. I'm thankful. Goodbye. I don't want to leave, but bye-bye.